A man was planting a small mustard seed in his garden. His son came and asked, "What are you doing, father?" And he replied, "I am planting a mustard seed." Then the son laughed and said, "That's funny. That tiny little seed will never amount to anything. It's worthless." But the father said, "Don't be so quick to judge, my son. You see, this small seed contains the potential to grow into a large plant that can bless many people. One day, it will produce an abundance of delicious fruit that we can all enjoy together as a family." Then the son realized his mistake and felt ashamed. He had judged something that he didn't fully understand. So he apologized to his father and promised to learn more about the mustard seed and its incredible power. Have you ever heard this story? It reminds us that even though something may seem small and insignificant, it still has great potential inside of it. Sometimes we might think that our prayers are too small or our faith is too weak to make a difference. But God's word teaches us otherwise. In Matthew chapter 13, verses 31 and 32, it says, "Another parable put he unto them, saying, Truly I say unto you, there is a man that sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. So when the wheat had grown up and yielded her fruits, then appeared the tares also. And the servants of the landowner came and said unto him, Sir, did not thou sow good seed in thy field? Whence then have the tares sprung? And he said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servants said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest I will say unto the reapers, Gather ye first the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them. But when thou hast gathered the wheat into my barn, then thou shalt say to the servants, Come, the harvest is finished. Come in now to gather the wheat. When the master of the house came back from his journey, he noticed that someone had planted weeds in his wheat field. He asked his workers, Do you know who did this? They replied, We do not know. Whoever it was intended to ruin everything. The servants wanted to immediately chase the intruder away, but the master stopped them. He said, No, let the wheat and the weeds grow together until harvest time. At harvest we will separate the wheat from the weeds. And remember, do not harm the wheat while removing the weeds. Have you ever been confused or discouraged because you couldn't tell the difference between right and wrong? This story shows us that, although we may not always be able to see the difference between what is good and what is bad, God sees it clearly. Even when things seem mixed up and difficult to understand, we can trust God to sort it out in the end. We just need to be patient and wait for the right time. Just like the master of the house, God will deal with the weeds in our lives and bring everything to a good end. So I ask you today, are you tired of struggling with the weeds in your life? Are you ready for God to separate you from the bad things that are holding you back? If so, I want you to shout yes right now and let everyone around you hear your voice. Don't be afraid to let the world know that you belong to Jesus. Now I'd like you to close your eyes and listen carefully. Imagine that you are standing in front of God and He is looking down at you with love and compassion. He wants to give you something very special, a gift that will change your life forever. But before He does, He has a question for you. My child, do you believe that you are worthy of my gift? Can you hear His voice echoing in your heart? Believe that you are worthy of God's gift. Repeat after me. I am worthy of God's gift. As these words fill your mind, picture the gift that God has prepared for you. It could be anything that you've ever desired, something that will bring you joy, peace, and fulfillment beyond your wildest dreams. Now, I want you to think about the obstacles that might be blocking you from receiving this gift. Are you holding on to any grudges or hurt feelings? Do you need to forgive someone or ask for forgiveness yourself? These obstacles can act like weeds, preventing you from fully experiencing the blessings that God has in store for you. But don't worry, because God has already made a way for you. Through Jesus Christ, you can clear the path and receive your gift. All you have to do is believe. Take a moment to thank God for the gift He has planned for you, and ask Him to help you remove any weeds that might be blocking the way. In the end, remember that God's plan for you is full of goodness and mercy. He wants you to live a life that is abundant and joyful. With faith in Jesus Christ, you can overcome any obstacle and claim the blessings that are rightfully yours. So open your eyes and step forward with confidence, knowing that you are worthy of God's gift and that He is eager to give it to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more videos like this. And if you have any request, don't hesitate to comment below and ask us to pray for you. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.